Advanced Weekly Update. It's Monday, 1 o'clock, and we're so glad that you have joined us. I'm Brandon here with David.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Here we are in our new location.
New location, new vibes. We hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah, but same great show.
Same
great dude.
Well, it's the end of November, but guess what? Our December magazine is out.
That's right.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Be sure to check out our
Christmas rally
magazine, and on the back is exactly what David is talking about. What is that, David?
It is our Christmas rally. Be sure to check out our Christmas rally. We're gonna have a few shows this year. One, it's gonna be in Kaohsiung on December 9th. On Friday, it's gonna be at 9:30. 7:30.
Don't show up late.
Don't show up at 9:30. It'll be over. 7:30 in Kaohsiung. The location's here in the back of the magazine. The next two shows will be on the same day in Taipei on December 17th. So be sure to be there, be square. Brandon will be there.
Does it tell you here how they can get their tickets?
Yeah, probably. But you can also scan here for some free ticket action. There will be some more information there for you so that you can find a way to get to the show, check it out. It's going to be a great show this year.
All right, absolutely. And while you're checking things out, be sure to become an advanced member. Click join. It's only 150 NT per month, and you'll get some extra special content.
That's right.
And actually, your name will be highlighted. When you're making comments, we will see your name highlighted.
Ooh.
By the way, if you're watching, whether you're an official member or not, feel free to comment at any time. Ask us questions, answer our questions, give us a shout out, say hello, whatever you'd like. Today, David Morton, we're getting ready to travel.
That's right. We are traveling to Europe, one of the most beautiful places in Europe, a place that is alive with the sound of music, right?
Switzerland. And we're also going to North America. We're going to Vancouver.
Vancouver, another absolutely beautiful spot. Vancouver is a province of Canada and is also where a ton of people from Hong Kong moved to.
Right? City there in Canada.
Yeah.
All right. So two wonderful places to visit. So the title of our article is Taking in the Sights and Sounds of Switzerland and Vancouver. I have a friend who recently moved to Switzerland, and I follow him on social media, and it looks like one of the most amazing places to visit. Just beautiful sights, and we're going to take all of that in this month. But first, let's get to our poll. I want to give you time to take that poll throughout our live stream. Our poll is, which type of vacation do you prefer?
Which type of vacation do you prefer, Brandon? Do you prefer overseas or within Taiwan?
Both. That should be the third option. All the above. I'll take any vacation, right? But I do like, of course, going overseas to experience something new, but maybe you don't have that much time, or maybe you don't have that much money.
True.
So just going locally is good. Sometimes we use the term staycation. Now that can be just within your own city, or you could even expand that out to your own country, perhaps. But usually we think of a staycation as just kind of staying around home and maybe taking some day trips. Do you like staycations?
I love staycations. And Sophie, it is nice to see you as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, thanks for tuning in during your lunch break. I really like staycations. I like a nice balance of going out and staying in. Why do I like staycations? It's because, especially if there's like a big holiday and you decide, hey, why don't we do a staycation? It's like everyone else leaves and is sitting in traffic, and then you are just maybe going to a cafe or going to a movie and just having this nice, relaxing, no stress sort of this time with your family or something like that. I really enjoy that. But you can't always do staycations or else it's not special, right? One of my favorite places to go, actually, on the island is Hualien, probably.
Ooh,
yeah,
beautiful.
The East Coast.
Yeah. What do you like about Hualien?
The sky just seems bluer out there.
That's true.
You know? Bigger. I really like mountains, and my wife really likes the beach. So you go to Hualien, and then you literally have both of them within just minutes of each other. So it's like, everybody can feel at home. Everybody can feel relaxed.
The best of both worlds.
The best of both worlds.
I like traveling in Taiwan. I've been to many places over the more than 12 years that I've been here. And one of my favorite places is Tainan because I like the artsy feel there, the food. and just going around to the historical sites, the forts. Beautiful place.
I know Tainan is also everyone talks about how good the food is there.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you have like a favorite spot to eat at or a favorite food that you can get in Tainan?
It's just more of like a general sort of anywhere you go will be good. I don't have like a specific oh my goodness, and maybe the team can help me. What is that bread that has that soup on top? Yes, that's it.
Guancaiban.
That's it. Thank you, John. That is delicious. I remember trying that years ago in Tainan.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. I went to this place called Bingxiang one time, and it was the best, like, chopping. I guess it was like a chopping situation, and it had all these beans on it. It was my first time, I think, in Tainan around the time I first came to Taiwan, and then I was on a Christmas rally or something. Yeah, I think it was a Christmas rally. And I went out with a bunch of the people from our staff, and then they were like, oh, we got to take you to this place. It's really good. We go there. We sit at these tables in the back, and then they bring out this, I guess let them order for me. It's like, get me whatever's good, right? And then they bring out this plate, and it had all these, like, beans on it. And I'm like, what's going on, right? It's beans and, like, condensed milk, and I ate it, and it was amazing.
All right.
Yeah.
Try that out in Tainan.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, check out
some good
Bingxiang.
dessert after your lunch break. Well, let's take a look at our poll. 76% are saying you want to go overseas. 24% are saying within Taiwan.
All right.
Where would you like to go? Feel free to comment.
Tell us in the comments, where would you like to go overseas? We talked about our favorite spots on the island. Brandon, how about overseas? Where do you want to go?
All right. Well, I'm going to sound like a broken record because I always say this. I would love to go back somewhere in Europe because there's so many countries there and so many countries I haven't gone to yet. So I would like to visit some other places like Italy, for example, Greece. Those would be great. How about you?
Well, first I want to check out what Alan has to say here.
All right.
He says, traveling abroad takes my mood away from my daily works. If not, not abroad, then sparing the time and traveling slowly to the east of Taiwan for a few days is just as great. I agree, Alan. I also love the East Coast. I was just talking about it, right? Taking that slow trip through the East Coast, maybe even taking that slow train, being able to see the coast, see the beach and the ocean. Man, it's fantastic. Yeah. If I was going overseas, if I had a choice, I don't know. There are a couple places I would want to go, but I have not yet been to Japan, and I've always wanted to go to Japan.
Me too.
Right?
Let's go.
Okay. All right. Well, see you guys later. we got another one here from Hannah.
She says, my family loves to go to Eastern Taiwan too. All right. So thank you, Hannah. And also Luna, comparing to the places, I care more about a travel companion. Traveling with the right companion makes the trip perfect. That is so true, Luna. If you go with the wrong person, so to speak, it can kind of ruin the trip. So choose the right person. Choose wisely.
That's right. Choose the right travel companion. That's for sure.
All right, so let's get to our question this week. All right, our question of the week will pop up there on your screen. If you could travel anywhere right now, where would you like to go and why? So we've been talking about that. Maybe it's somewhere here in Taiwan. Maybe it's somewhere overseas. Do you have a specific place, a specific country that you would like to visit, and why would you like to go there?
I see Hannah has given us a little more information about why her family loves the East Coast. It says that we enjoy gazing at the serene sky and sea after a busy week. You know what? Last time I was in Hualien with my family. I was there with my wife and our 2 girls, and it happened to be during the time where there was the lunar eclipse.
Oh, wow.
And so we drove out to a beach that night, and then we just found a kind of a dark area on the beach with nice dark skies, and we all just laid on the ground, looked up at the stars, and then saw the lunar eclipse. It was just wonderful. The thing I like about the East Coast is that as much as I love Taipei and all the convenience, I like that slow pace of the East Coast.
Especially when you're on vacation, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get out of the city life, relax. We hope you all are able to do that. It's almost December. Maybe you're not going on a vacation this month, but in the near future, maybe for Chinese New Year. Hope you get away and are able to relax. Let's take one last look at our poll before we go. Which type of vacation do you prefer? 73% overseas, 27% within Taiwan. And also Sophie is chiming in. Sophie says, I will go to Osaka next month before my new position. Can't wait to savor the local cuisine.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds amazing.
I would love to go to Osaka. That's actually the place I would, definitely one of the places on my list to visit if I ever can go to Japan.
Well, you're not alone. Alan wants to go to Japan too, and also Northern Europe. All right, those sound all like terrific places. Hopefully, we can all travel more over the next year or so.
I could do Northern Europe too. I would like to go to Ireland. If I was going to choose any place in Europe, I would go to Ireland. And then I read this book by Ernest Hemingway called The Sun Also Rises. And after I read that book, I wanted to go to Spain.
All right.
Yeah.
Why?
He has these wonderful descriptions of the Spanish countryside, of just, these big fields and like delicious food, and you can ride bikes everywhere. And it just seems like a really beautiful place.
All right. Well, we're all ready to travel, so let's get out of here. We're all out of time. We hope you'll come back next Monday at 1 o'clock for Advanced Weekly Updates.
But before we go, though, we have one last comment from Monica Lynn.
Ever since I heard the Camino de Santiago.
Very good.
I've always wanted to go there, and I would love to brush up my Spanish before I hit the road. I need to brush up my Spanish too. I took it in high school, but it's been a while. Thank you all for commenting. Be sure to click the join button. We'll see you next Monday at 1 o'clock.
And that's a great movie also, Monica. Good choice. You ever see that movie? It's a good movie. Anyway, see you guys later.